You gotta start stepping up.
Give me an electric slide.
Come on, give me it.
Rockin' them jump balls. What's up, Weller?
Hey, I love it. Rocking the jump balls.
Fucking hype, dude. What's today? Sunday. The 10? Is it the 10 today, dude?
It is the 10th, yes.
Nice. Good to be back in the south. Oh, damn, that's turned up, boy.
We get back. Ooh, you said dick, just a long dick distance, right?
Yeah, dick's distance.
So what up, Playboy?
Sound effects.
Morning.
Yeah, I know, man. Dragging a little bit, but we'll get this bitch started. What's up with the what's ups? Let's see right here. We got what's up to Jonathan Delaney? What's up, man? What's up to Leo? What's up to Anthony Ogrodnik? 12 Monkey Crew inventor and co-care captain charter member Jason Weller. And what is it? They got a daycare now? 12,
Yes.
12 Monkey Daycare?
Chuck Hutchins, Jason Weller, Robert Schubert,
Marcus Grositier.
They're running a daycare in Galt now. Yeah. You should take your kids there. It's called the 12 Monkey Babysit.
They got, what is it, like a 2% lost child ratio or something like
it's
that?
really good. Yeah.
That's cool, man. What's up?
They tickle fights with your kid.
Good luck to you guys, man. What's up to the Harrison crew? That's Corey, Marley, Jody, Jason, Haas, Wayne, Debbie, and Tammy.
Whoa.
It's a whole bunch of Harrisons. What's up to Kevin and Tammy Brony? Chris and Nicole Whittemore. What's up to my man Zealand White?
What up, Zealand?
It's really weird. Me and Weller had the same magic going about Zealand because you looked him up this morning, and then I was looking for him too. So we had some fucking show magic going on. Yeah. What's up to Shansei Grossons? Lisa Baca. What's up to Robert Tito? This dude's in Paris and Germany right now with his son Ryan. They're out fucking crushing Europe.
Tito?
Yeah, Red Light District.
Ooh.
Fucking spending some money over there, dude. And our special guest shout out this week goes to a old dude that used to bone one of my sisters. He's from Riddle, Oregon. He also runs a Catholic daycare center.
Out of a shed in his backyard?
Yeah. He works for Ireland Trucking, self-proclaimed professional parts changer.
What's that mean?
I think it means he's a mechanic.
Parts changer.
But he put that down there, man, a professional parts changer. And I know he went to Gall High because he fucking went to Gall High with us. But he also put down that he goes to Riddle High School. I don't remember that, dude.
I don't remember it.
He's just trying to claim Oregon, dude. He's trying to get away from the armpit of Galt, dude.
The armpit. That's right. Fuck that.
Yeah. Fuck it. Well, what's up to Jody John Billick? Dirty ass bitch. AKA Breath. Love that guy, man.
So what's happening?
Go ahead and close it out, man.
You want to close out the shout outs?
I don't know. What are we going to get turned on, man? We got to... Oh, shit.
We got a plethora of subjects.
I can't see the board, dude.
You can't see the board?
No, it's the chair's fucking blocking.
That's right. I'll go with it this
week. Quarterback this bitch, dude.
Yeah, we'll go with it. What do we got? Let's start out with nice versus asshole.
Nice versus asshole, yes.
The nicer you are to people, the more they take advantage of you, right?
Yeah, unless they're good people to begin with.
It's nature's way, I guess.
This is the way it is. If you're a nice person and you're being nice to an asshole, the asshole is going to take advantage of you. But if you're a nice person, being nice to a nice person, that's a good relationship.
Yeah, that's why they say money doesn't change you. When you get money, it doesn't change you. It just exposes who you really are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I can see that.
So the nicer you are to people, the more the people will expect it or take advantage of it, right? So my problem is that, okay, since I try to be a good person, do I change because I feel like people are taking advantage of it? I mean, as long as people are not taking advantage, like, you're giving people thousands of dollars where you can't survive. Isn't that their problem, not your problem? You know what I mean? If you do something nice to somebody all the time, right? And pretty soon they stop saying thank you and they just assume
Let's
that.
say like you buy a guy lunch all the time.
Yeah, okay, let's say that. So, or I always use the thing of you give somebody $5 every day for a year, and then after that, you tell them we can't give them the $5. They're mad at you, and even though you did it out of the kindness of your heart, right?
You're just giving it to them. They didn't earn it. You're just giving it out of
No,
friendship.
yeah, people will expect the same thing all the time. When I go to lunch with people, like there's a few Bob and Dennis and fucking Travis, these guys I go to lunch with, people I know, those people always fight over the bill. Everybody's always fighting over the bill. That's why I like to go to lunch with these guys, because it's not like there's like somebody who's always trying to go to lunch where they can get a free meal. You know what I'm saying? These guys are always fighting over the bill. That's the kind of people you want to go to lunch with. Like, I'll pay. No, I'll pay. I'll pay. I'll pay. Those people you like, I want to buy them lunch because they appreciate it. But I think the kinder you are, the more people take advantage of you.
Well, I think there's different forms of it. Like if you're a kind person at work as compared to a kind person friend to friend, and like I was telling you earlier, I never seem to be the guy that's asking somebody, "Hey, can I borrow $500?" Or could I borrow your truck or your car or
And usually those are the people who are always asking all the fucking
yeah,
time, right?
yeah.
And then it's okay. It's especially if it doesn't really cost you anything. It's okay to be nice to the person, but then it's never reciprocated. Like a lot of times, it's not reciprocated. Like you shouldn't expect nothing back, but maybe that time you need something to ask that person for something. Is, hey, can you do me a favor? Like, fuck, man, I guess. It's
I
like,
don't know, man. See,
dude, you don't remember the 10,000 things I did for you? You can't fucking. I'm like, fuck it.
that's a big thing for me is time, man. I mean, I would much rather pay somebody some money than do time. I've helped buddies move. I've helped them fucking build fences, put on roofs, sheetrock houses, do all that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? That to me, my time is worth more to me than the fucking process or what we're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they're never gonna come help me build my fence.
Mm,
They're not gonna help me move. I remember I helped Sean move to fucking Fresno one time, right?
who?
How Billick?
Oh, okay.
How am I ever gonna get that fucking move back, dude?
Yeah, but you're not supposed to do it in hopes that you're gonna get it back.
No, but that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, it's cool to be that guy that you can count on. Like I was telling you, my buddy Dan, fucking, he's been there, man. I fucking needed this. I needed somebody 2 times, and this guy showed up both times. I was like, fucking, this guy's awesome. It's good to be that guy, and I like being that guy. But at the same time, you work all week. You want to fucking kick it on Saturday and Sunday, at least one day, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you're doing a move to like Fresno, you're fucking driving 3.5 hours down there. You know what I'm saying? Moving. Fucking that day's wasted. You do the same thing the next day.
There's nothing wrong with that, with helping people out and not expecting. But it's the people that expect it all the fucking time. That's the irritating part. All the time they expect it. They expect it. And then you ask somebody, hey, can you do me a favor? It's like, fuck, man. Like, dude, never mind. You know what? Never mind. I catch myself all the time thinking, why did I fucking ask? Why did I even ask? Fuck that. I just figure it out myself, dude. Fuck it.
I've had a couple friends of mine that needed to borrow thousands of dollars. And I don't carry money like that. So for me to put together $3,000, I gotta go. I have different banks, so I gotta go to different banks, and it's a process for me to get that money to begin with. But on both occasions, these guys paid me back.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I had no issue with it. I don't mind doing that. Then I have another friend of mine that every fucking 2 weeks, every month, hey, can I borrow $60? Can I borrow $80? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Well, we've let family borrow money before, and not got it back, and then those people have asked us to borrow money again.
Yeah.
And I just said, that's it. No, we already, and that money, keep it.
Yeah.
Don't pay me back.
Yeah.
Keep that money. But I can't let you borrow more money.
No. That's it exactly, man. And
you don't have to pay me back. You just can't ask me to borrow more money.
it's like I was telling you, I had that one roommate. This fucking guy, he was my roommate 3 separate times, but my cutoff is $1,000. Like, dude, you owe me $1,000. That's fucking it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I know I'm not getting it back.
Yeah.
And then shit came up again. Where is my roommate again? Fucking got up to about $1,000.
But I
I'm
guess
like,
you just
get the fuck out.
You
man.
just pay them off. Basically, you're paying them off not to ask you to borrow money no more. Basically,
Yeah.
that's what you're doing, right?
Yeah. I told you I got one $80 friend, right?
Mm-hmm.
$80 friend, and fucking that's what he was. He owed me $80.
All the time.
Never paid me back, dude. It's been since fucking 1990, dude. $80 back in 1990 was a big deal, dude.
How about you let somebody borrow money and then you find out they post something on Facebook, they just got their nails done.
They just bought a fucking PlayStation or some shit.
I know that at Xbox that happened to us too. It was like, oh, made my final payment on my Xbox. I was like, how do you make payments on a fucking Xbox?
Right.
I was thinking, you know what? I'm probably not gonna get that money back. And whatever, the small amounts, whatever. It's not gonna fucking kill us. It's just me thinking like you know what's it called? Paying it forward. Like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
do something for nice for someone. Hey, just pay it forward. Do something nice for somebody else. People are so worried that they're gonna get fucking like taken advantage of. They don't want to do nice stuff for people, and you can't behave like no matter what. I'm not gonna change my way. I was talking to a guy at work, Dennis at work about it, and there's another guy who was just trying to take advantage of me being kind, and as far as wanting more money and shit at work,
Yeah.
and he said, the nicer you are, the more people can take advantage of you. I'm like, yeah, but you know what? I can't change who I am because of that. I'm not going to change who I am because of one person, the interaction with one person. I'm still going to try to be, good to everybody. Fuck it.
Well,
I mean,
you're
life's
old,
too short.
You're old enough to know now. So what's your cutoff point? Where do you stop being nice?
As far as what? As far as
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, at what point do you say, "Hey, this
to
guy's
to that
taking
specific person,
Yeah.
you don't stop being nice. You just don't let. You just know where you stand with them,
Yeah.
right? And then it becomes where, hey, can you do me a favor? Like, no, I'm busy, or yeah, let me see what I can do, or you just kind of hold it off. You just play it off. Like I do that all the time. Well, let me see what I can do, and I just hope it goes away. I do that all the time, dude. At work it's funny because we got what we got like 35 guys right there at work, 35, 40 guys, and I tell everybody every person has 20 problems every day.
Yeah.
This person can't work with this person. This person needs more money. This person's got to take a week off. This person's got to leave early. This person's got fucking issues with this person. It's like nonstop. And you need to tell him this. And I'm tired. I'm not going to work with him. And it's like fucking all day. And then I caught myself Friday. This other guy was Rick, was complaining to me about something. And I'm just sitting there looking at him, and I'm just waiting until he's done. And I said, okay, let me see what I can do. I can work on that. And I was like, that's like and I started laughing. He goes, what's so funny? It's probably like the 10th time I said that today. I'm like, dude, and I don't do nothing about it.
It's your
go-to.
go-to.
I just fucking move. I said, after I'm done with you, you realize I just move on to something else, dude. It's okay. If you want to vent, fuck it, vent to me.
Yeah.
But this is not a daycare, bro.
No, at some point you need to tell them, like, hey, you're an adult. You can say that yourself.
Yes.
You know?
People will call me at work for someone else to do something for them. Like, hey, can you call Manuel to come over here and help me with this? I'm like, you can't call him yourself. I'm not a fucking secretary.
Yeah.
Like, you can't. Well, I don't. He don't answer his phone. I don't feel like. I'm afraid he might get pissed. Dude, you are all fucking men. Why is anybody afraid of anybody? I don't understand this. Like, we're grown adults. Nobody's gonna punch you in your fucking face if you have an issue with somebody. This is what I always say. If I have an issue with somebody, I address it right away. Right away. If I feel like somebody's like, I've went off on people like because I've been in a bad mood, and right away I'll call them right back, say hey, or I'll talk, hey, you know what? My bad. I shouldn't have did that or whatever. Are we good? I try to squash it right away. Like, but I think men have this thing where they have this ego where they can't fucking address it. They're like, they'll just keep going. They'll just won't, and it'll get worse. Shit will fester.
Well, flip it, man. What about women, dude? Like when you're doing favors for women or being nice to a woman, right?
What do you mean?
Like same difference. Like a chick wanted to borrow money, or she needs help moving something, or.
Well, I mean, in that case, if it's a woman, it's usually like a relative.
Yeah.
Or I only have a couple friends.
That's what I was thinking. My daughters, yeah.
Yeah, it's usually it's not like random fucking chicks. Hey, can you do me a favor? Like Sarah, by the way, I'm gonna go over and fucking help Rachel move this weekend. It's like, who the fuck's Rachel?
Yeah.
Friend of mine. Like, what? Then it becomes a whole different problem. But usually that's just, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. The nicer you are, people take advantage of you. But you know what? I come to the conclusion that you can't change who you are.
Well, you have to take pride in yourself that first of all, you're that type of person that they're asking for the money, or they're asking for your help, right? There's some pride in that. But the other thing is when it's fucking, like I said, every 2 weeks, every month.
Do you ever get frustrated that you're the responsible one?
Yes, yes.
I mean, since I was taking care of my brothers, right?
Yes,
And
yes.
it became from my brothers to, your family to, relatives. And it's always like, well, my dad called me. Like, it's always like at work. You know, it's always been, well, I'm the responsible one. So, hey, Dave, can you, like, why me? What the fuck? I want to be the one to depend on somebody sometimes. Like, why can't I do that? Why can't I be the fucking lop?
I understand. I've been there too. I'm like, fucking, like, why can't I just go back? Like, I mean, I guess it's pride or something, but why can't I just go back to, like, renting an apartment? You know what I mean? Just worried about if I'm going to eat today. You know, I've complicated my life not only with my kids and my wife and my family and my job and all that other kind of shit, but you get back to basic, man. That's a pretty good life, dude. Just fucking worrying about yourself.
It is. I know we're kind of going off topic a little bit when
Yeah.
we started, but I was talking about the same thing you just said right now. I was talking about this, and I would rather have the bills and sometimes headaches and have a family than be single with nothing with nobody. Like I wouldn't want to be by myself.
Oh yeah, but I mean,
Not to say that I don't like my alone time, but I wouldn't. I see my brother, right? My brother lives with us. He has no kids. He's not married, nothing like that. And you know, well, I could go to Alaska. I could go to this. Yeah, but you're doing it by yourself. Like it's kind of neat to enjoy something with somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. But
Like,
at the same time, how cool would it be for you to just go live with one of your brothers, you know, and not worry about shit?
I mean, it would be financially, it would be kind of relieving, but I would rather be strapped and have a family, dude, and have somebody come home with.
Yeah.
You come home to all the time.
Well, we
You
made
know?
that decision a long time ago, man. I mean, like you're the oldest, right?
Yeah.
Same deal with me. I had a younger brother that I had to look out for and all that kind of shit. There's something in that, man, where you even at a young age you're put in that predicament where you're having to take care of these
No, it's not
kids.
for me. It's not a predicament. I like it. I always say, fucking stay as long as you want, whatever your family, whatever. I have no problem with it.
Well, here you go. There's tons of dads out there, right? They don't fucking take care of their kids.
Yeah, and I don't understand that. That doesn't make sense to me because my kids, and my brother's kind of like a child to me too, but those people are my world, dude. Like I couldn't
Yeah.
imagine. I hate even missing like a little tiny thing. My boy had something at school. It's during the day. I can't leave off work all the time for little tiny shit. But
How about once? How about just once, Will?
what?
How about just once?
Once what?
You make it
You make it to them?
during work.
Oh, I have. I have. They've had that donuts with dads and shit
Yeah,
where
that's
I've
good shit.
literally took the day off because
Yeah.
it's like at 10:30, 11 o'clock. No, I have done that. No, how about once? Dude, all the fucking time, dude. I'm just saying there's some you can't make every fucking thing. You can't make everything.
No, I
But
know.
they know you're there. They know that you care. They know you're paying attention. Like, I don't know.
I did it because the school, the elementary school. I mean, it's literally just a court away right here, over here.
Hmm.
So I made it with the girls when they're up to sixth grade. They have this thing every year where the parents go and you take a lunch and you sit out in the field and do that kind of shit.
Hmm.
I made that every fucking year, dude. I made that with the girls. It was awesome.
No, it is. Like, you know what? And we had the donuts with dads too. I go there and I seen like two kids with their dads not there, and I was like, dude, I would feel like such a piece of shit if my son was sitting there by himself eating a donut while all the other kids are with their dads. I was like, how could you fucking do that to your kid? Like, how could you have him sit there?
I'll give you an example. Like I took a fucking Otter Pops, right? I bought a box of Otter Pops. So
Hmm.
there was 3 or 4 girls that were with my daughter Maya that didn't have their moms or their dads weren't there.
Hmm.
I said, come over, kick it with us. I had a pizza, everything, fucking, there's more than enough to go around.
Yeah, I don't know.
Come kick it with us.
I'd feel like shit. Like DJ's going to science camp here pretty quick. Sarah's going with them. She got all the testing, fingerprint and all that shit. So she's going up
passed.
there. Yeah, I'm like, you mind if your mom goes with you? He's like, yeah, it'd be cool. He's not sure,
How's
but
he gonna hide the finger if mom's there, dude?
I don't know if he's fingering yet, dude.
Dude, science camp was fucking hide the finger.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, I don't know. It's all good. I'm glad that me and Sarah both have a lot of commitment to our kids' lives.
I didn't go to science camp with you guys, man. I went with my Stockton school.
Oh, yeah, you weren't there.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's right.
We went to Pebble Beach, Camp La Honda.
We went to Sly Park, and my son's going to Sly Park too.
Yeah.
I told him it's fun. It was fun. We had a blast, but I don't know. We just try to go out of our way to make sure our kids know that we're involved. Like my daughter will tell her friends, she's like, "I have the best parents. Like my parents support me no matter what," and I feel good when she says shit like that. I'm like, fuck yeah. Like, I feel
Yeah.
like they recognized all the fucking times we drove and, left work early and did all that shit. Like, now it's paying off. Like, yeah, my parents fucking care about me.
When it really pays off is when they fucking they're adults and they got their own place and they're fucking scraping by on mac and cheese,
Hmm.
or they got to come to the house to fucking do laundry because they don't got laundry detergent or fucking quarters for the laundromat, right?
Yeah,
That's when it pays off. That's when they start to respect shit.
yeah. They understand, fuck, it's not cheap living out there. It's a little bit harder than they thought it was. Fuck, you gotta give more respect to your parents and be like, fuck, they gave me video games, my own room, food all the
Free
time,
clothes,
electricity, like
badass shoes.
all that shit they take it for granted until they have to pay for that shit themselves. Like, that shit's expensive.
I remember getting to one of my kids about their room, and I'm like, everything in your room I bought. That's your room, but it's all the shit I bought.
I tell the kids that all the time. I
It's my
said,
shit.
you don't own shit. I own the clothes you're wearing right now.
Yeah.
Those are mine.
Yeah.
You don't have shit.
You're borrowing them.
Yes, exactly.
That's right.
But that's more me joking around with them.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Nice versus mean, like, we call it drinking the Kool-Aid. Like, when a guy like myself comes out of the field and becomes white collar, you know, we call it drinking the Kool-Aid. But I've seen it several times, like, different supervisors from day one drinking the Kool-Aid, they become assholes. And there's a game plan behind being an asshole. You know what I mean? Because if you're always mean or you always know or you know fucking then you have nowhere to step back to.
Well, power is. They say, I heard this 1,000 times. Power is the worst drug there is in the world.
Yeah, because
There's no worse drug than power.
they get a little taste of it, and then I just remind those guys. Some of them been supervisors 20 years, or I mean, they're still my bros and all that shit. But I just tell them, hey, all you just fucking tell people what to do now. You're not doing the work. You're
Hey.
the same as me. You're just like, getting a little fucking more money.
I went off on a guy the other day, and I was like, because he's a fucking asshole. Guy works with us. He runs a crew, and he thinks he's the fucking like special, and he don't. The rules don't apply to him and shit. And I'm like, I get so many calls and shit on him, and I'm like, dude, I took him aside. I'm like, dude, you're not fucking important. You're not more important than the guy cleaning up,
Yeah.
than me, than this guy over here. I said, we're all the fucking same. You're no more important. And if you don't want to be here and you don't want to follow rules, get the fuck out of here. But you're just this, we're all the fucking same, dude. Stop thinking you're way up here. You're not. You're fucking not. And that's where people, I mean, I think we talked about this a while. Like, at some point I could become a superintendent for a project, and I always choose not to, because I have to. At that point, more at the cutoff point where you have to sacrifice some of your morality, right? You have to try to get people to do shit for free. You have to fucking be an asshole all the time. Like, I'm like, I can't be like that. That's not me. That's not my DNA. I just not gonna do that. Like, it's not that important to me to be fucking in charge or the boss. Like, one of the superintendents I talked to, and he was like, I tried to get this one guy a job. He was assistant superintendent. He goes, well, he's 50 and he's just assistant superintendent. He's not a. I was like, that's where you hold people in regards, like what position they hold in life, like as far as their job. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you, dude?
No, a lot of people do that.
60-year-old men cleaning up. I don't think of them less than I think. I think you're the same. The guy that's running the whole project manager is the same as the guy sweeping up. I don't hold people in different.
Yeah,
values.
but I think money does that. I think people like you meet a guy and you think, oh, he's a dumb shit, this and that, but the guy makes 400 grand a year, right? You're like, well, he's on a different level.
I don't even think of that shit. But I guess that's I don't care about fucking money like that. Like, I do care about money. We have to worry about the feed our. But I don't hold somebody that's making 500,000 and you whatever you make. I don't hold people in different regards, dude. I don't know. I don't look at that. I don't give a fuck. I said that one time. I was like, well, the owner of the project's no more important than the guy sweeping up. He's like, you're out of your fucking mind. What do you mean there's no more? This guy's up. I'm like, no. We're all the fucking same, dude. You're fucking out of your mind. When we die, we all laying in the casket with no money in there.
Yeah.
I mean, fucking, how you affect people your whole life is what the important part of your life, not how much money you accumulate.
But I think a lot of people do that though. They put a value on you because of what you make.
Oh, they do. That's the American way, dude.
Yeah, I've heard my supervisor say it several times because I bitch about stuff because it's not the way it used to be. Things are different. I'm having to conform and become a fucking pussy now. You have to do shit pussy wise because of the pussy rules and all that kind of shit, right?
I love how this is all transitioning into different things that we're talking about. It's
We'll,
good.
we'll
No,
hit on those.
no, no,
Yeah,
no. No, keep going.
but it's true, man. You have to conform because he'll say to me, "Well, there's fucking every time they have a job opening, they have 3,000 applicants.
Mm-hmm.
After the drug test, they have 10." Right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he said there's always somebody willing to come in and do your job. You're not special, man. You're not, and I understand that. I understand I'm a number. I've been a number for years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's all you are. You're
Just
a number, man.
just a number.
That's
Yeah.
it.
For a lot of people, like.
But so are those uppity ups. They're replaceable. Matter of fact, they get replaced way. I've seen way more division managers, supervisors, fucking, even CEOs at PG&E. They come and go, dude.
Well, now you see the structure of the way stuff is, and probably PG&E's the same with construction or whatever. You got, you got a project, so you got a fucking architect, an engineer, you got a fucking safety guy, you got a superintendent, project manager, assistant superintendent, you got what's it called? People who give suggestions. What's that? I don't know. You got all these people involved in this fucking thing. Meanwhile, you still have to build the fucking building, or in PG&E, you still have to go out and do the work. And meanwhile, you got 23 supervisors and all these fucking advisors and fucking architects and engineers and fucking planners
this is the deal,
stormwater
man.
pollution. You got so much bullshit.
It used to be like this. You need a 3-man crew. Go out, fucking throw a pole up, bury some line, put it in, right? Like a 3-man crew does it. But now it's not just the 3 guys.
You got to have a study on the project, on the fucking land. You got to have the fucking
inspector.
There's a ditch, but that's it's considered a creek. So you got to fucking, if they find a egg with an owl and a bird, a tree with the owl in it, like you got to stop everything. Like,
hey, no shit, we had a fucking set of doves.
What the fuck, dude?
This guy had a surgery on his knee, and he came back in his truck. He's got one of the bigger trucks, and these doves have went in there and built a nest in his fucking truck. One of the office workers, they walk around like on their breaks. They put on safety vests and they walk around the yard and shit, right? They noticed it. So that fucking truck, you're talking, I don't know, $400,000 truck, it's fucking down. They can't fucking move it because the fucking doves that got their fucking nest and eggs and shit up.
You know what I get called?
Dude, I'm like, pick the fucking nest up. You know what I'm saying?
And I just thought about this right now, and then I get called hypocrite all the time, and I am, because when we talk, we're throwing shit on the wall and see what sticks, and then I start realizing, I do hold people in different regard. I hold the guy who's working in real time in a higher regard than someone who's an advisor, or some guy who comes out and surveys the land and to see if that fucking soil is it had artifacts in it, or I hold the fucking guy who's working his ass off in a higher regard than I hold somebody who's a fucking consultant or a fucking assistant to the assistant safety fucking guy who walks around with the fucking vest and some safety goggles, who's like, the court right there seems to be frayed, and I'm gonna have to write you up, and like.
No, I do it too, man. You got a guy that's out there with a shovel in the fucking rain. You're digging in fucking dirt with fucking rocks in it like this big. You know what it's like to dig in fucking dirt where you got rocks instead of just dirt. Compared to the guy on the fucking backhoe that's just fucking.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm talking on a white collar, blue collar level. I do have a different respect level.
Even that, look at that level. You got a guy sitting in the backhoe, right? Fucking beep beep, doing this shit right there. But the guy's down on the ground with the fucking shovel in his hand, fucking really. That's that motherfucker. And who gets paid more? The fucking backhoe guy.
Right. And then you got a supervisor who makes more, and then you got a fucking project manager. Then you have these fucking stormwater pollution people who come out and say, well, that's water right there is leaking water. Like, dude, and then here comes the fucking thing where people are like I was telling you, this fucking like city inspector is like old school. Like, I'm old school and I'm fucking, but then he won't walk in the mud because it has to be a gravel walkway.
Well, let's fucking close out nice versus mean, because we bled in. We bled into a bunch of different cats. What else do we?
So I'm going to talk about that then. The fucking. What is it? Stop pretending you're a fucking real man.
Oh, this is you can't fake old school.
But you can't. Yeah, you either are or you're not. Like you people call me liberal, right? But I think I'm fucking old school thinking in a lot of fucking ways. Like, I'm like, I don't need a fucking ladder tied off to walk up a fucking ladder. I don't need a fucking. There's this hole right there, so we got to tape it off. It's called Darwinism, right?
Yeah.
If you fall down the hole, you deserve to fall down the hole, right? It'll separate the weak from the fucking strong, right? Stop pretending you're a man, but you're worried about. Like, oh, well, I'm fucking man. The old school, you can't say nothing. You can't say nothing about Mexicans or Chinese or blacks anymore. And then you're telling me about some guy up there with the wrong footwear. I mean, what the fuck is that? Like,
back in the day, the fucking guy on the roofer. I remember seeing this back when I when you started too.
Say it.
Trades.
Say it.
The motherfucker would be up on the roof in a pair of thongs.
Thongs, dude.
Yeah.
Thongs.
In a pair of thongs, not with the fucking...
And cut off jeans.
Yeah, not
right?
with the fucking air gun. No, he's up there, got fucking nails in his mouth.
Yes! Fuck, we're so fucking far removed from that shit. And then stop pretending that you're a man, but you want all this other safety shit and all this other, the 1918, we need these rules. Hey, I voted for Trump. Like, yay, we're real men. Like, you're contradicting yourself, dude.
Like
you're either a man or you're not.
The fucking, so I was sitting in a meeting the other day and they're passing around these gloves, and these gloves are fucking waterproof gloves. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? And the safety guy had asked me, he's like, hey, what size waterproof glove do you want? And I'm like, fucking, I don't need it. I got a dick. I don't need those waterproof gloves. I'll fucking work,
Yes.
A lot of times I don't use gloves, man. I know it's against the safety rules and all that kind of shit, but I'm used to fucking no rubber. Fucking. I'm just going to fuck, dude. No rubber.
Wear gloves, but don't fucking brag about how you're a fucking man. Yeah. Stop with that. Stop with your old school. I'm old school. You're because you can't wear stuff that are like socks or whatever that have fucking conduce electricity or something, fuck, what the fuck, man? Well, we're so and wonder why it costs so much to do anything, especially in California, because there's so many regulations. People will bitch about how California costs so much money and this is so expensive to live because of all this bullshit regulations that you're supporting.
Yeah,
you're part of the fucking problem.
That is the liberal agenda, though, dude.
Yes,
it's a bureaucracy.
Assistant superintendent. I mean, he's a trumpeter. He's a fucking, real man. I got a beard and all this shit. And then he's complaining about some guy who don't have a ground on his court. I'm like, dude, you're part of the fucking problem. Yeah. You're part of the problem, bro. Stop fucking bitching about that shit and become a man. You're not a man in my eyes.
There's a process that changes where you go from being the guy that's fucking digging the ditch, right, to the guy that's watching the guy dig the ditch. Once you're the guy that's watching the guy dig the ditch, it's important for you not to wear thongs. You need to have steel-toed boots, because that falls on them now. If some shit goes bad, they're going to say, oh, well, that fucking guy had thongs on,
Well, then let him wear thongs.
That's what I'm saying. They need some type of accountability thing. Like, let me sign it. If I want to wear shorts, I'll wear shorts. Let me fucking sign
And if I slice my leg because I had shorts on, then that's my fault.
That's on me, yeah.
But, there is some truth to that you have to protect people from themselves because people will sue for any fucking thing.
Well, I've noticed you can't have any gray area. Wherever you have gray area, that's where fucking the people that are trying to scam or get under the table or do some crooked shit, if you leave that gray area there, they're going to do it until they get caught. So if it's black or white, then you're wrong or right,
I mean, yeah, we're so fucked up now. I had a guy who cut his fucking tips of 3 fingers off, and then when he came back, he asked for a raise. And when I first started out, Dennis was telling me the same thing. He goes, "Dude, you would get fired if you cut yourself. You're considered a fucking tard, and you would get fired. Not ask for more money." Right? But you have to cater to these people. The guy will come and say, I twisted my ankle. I don't know. I might want to go to the doctor. This is real shit, dude. And you can't say, dude, stop being a pussy and go back to work. You can't say that. You have to be like, okay, well, do you want to go to the doctor or whatever? I know a guy, not old, but I mean old timer. He fucking broke his wrist, right? He broke his hand.
Yeah.
And to keep working, he taped a hammer to his hand so he could keep working.
Yeah.
Because back in those days, you couldn't make no shit off fucking disability. You just had to keep working. You wanted to fucking, you had to eat. Those days are gone, dude. Those days are gone. So my thing is, stop pretending you're a fucking man. If you're a man, you're a man. If you're not, you're not. Stop pretending you're a man with all these stipulations. Like, I don't know. No, it's raining outside, so is it really, should I go there? Is it going to be, like, dude, what are you, made of sugar? Get the fuck out there and work.
Yeah, we got the same deal.
Stop bitching about
Same deal at work,
dude.
These guys are bitching about easy shit
Pussies.
going and reading a meter, but it's raining. Like, what the fuck are you?
And everybody will say, well, no. Everybody has a misinterpretation of pussy. Pussy isn't being a tough guy and fighting people. Pussy is being a man and working through fucking struggles or hardships or physical fucking problems. Like, that's a man. That's being a pussy is.
Well, see, that's where you got to conform. You got to come to the new pussy rules, man. You have to do that shit. Like, we got a hotline at work now. There's a hotline, a nurse's hotline. So if you did cut your finger or you need you twisted or spraying or something like that, you need to report it, right? That day, make sure it happens. I mean.
Oh no, I know. I have to report everything immediately, right away, and it's because of lawsuits and shit. But
like when I fucked my shoulder up, right? I was like, fucking, maybe it'd get better. You know what I mean? It'd get better. I wasn't fucking gonna call and say, oh, I'm fucking hurt, this and that. I thought to myself, like, you hurt yourself, but then you work through it. You get tennis elbow, like from fucking wrenching, or I'm sure you get it from hammering too, man.
I fell off a roof years ago. I fell right onto a pipe coming up, right on my back. Fell right off in my pipe. Within probably like 10 minutes, I couldn't fucking walk. Like literally, I had to fucking crawl. Got in my truck, told the guy, hey, I'll call you tomorrow. I just can't fucking move. Fucking got home. I couldn't fucking move. Told him, hey, as soon as my back feels better, I'll be back to work. Dude, it took like 3 or 4 days. I couldn't walk. When it got better, I went back to work. Didn't make no claim, no nothing. To this day, my back's still fucked up, but I feel good that I'm a fucking man, that I didn't fucking bitch down and fucking, I need to go to the doctor and I need to have physical therapy. I mean, now if your wife has a baby, you can take the same amount of time off too with bonding for the fucking child.
I've seen it. Yeah.
What the fuck?
I've seen it at work.
What the fuck is wrong with people, dude? There is no men left. There is no fucking men left.
Yeah, but that's they're criminalizing masculinity. That's what it is. They're criminalizing it. Like if you talk man shit. Like, they just had a commercial. We went over this with Gillette, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's the guy's fucking barbecuing. The guy's fucking drinking beer. The guy's telling jokes. And all that. They're fucking downplaying that shit. Like, that's wrong. You're not supposed to do that stuff.
Yeah, well, we have so many wrong, different interpretations of what men are. Like, people will fucking criticize me because I say, well, I won't use the N-word. Well, you're liberal. You're fucking liberal. But I'm a fucking real man. Like, I fucking take care of my family. Because I don't believe in that.
Yeah, but I don't think choice in language just determines if you're a man or
No,
not.
I know. I don't think so either, Fraser. But I'm just saying. That's what people will direct towards me. Will say, well, you're fucking liberal because you thought Obama was a good person. But meanwhile, you're on fucking disability at home because... Or you're on mental leave because you have fucking mental problems. Like, you got to take some time off to deal with go to a psychiatrist. But I'm the pussy. I'm the liberal because I thought Obama was a good man. Like, you're so fucked up. You're so backwards in the way you're thinking.
That's what it is. At some point in time, you have to either fucking do away with it or join them. And if you want to keep doing your job, you have to join them. You have to get on the fucking safety committee.
You have to evolve, Frisch.
Yeah.
And you're right. And I'm fucked up. Like I have to have a set of plans. People don't have plans anymore. They have iPads. They go out to the job sites and they're zooming in. Like, okay, we're in this location, and like, you need to get an iPad. You need a I'm like, no, man. I know I have to adjust. But I fucking hate that shit. I'm like, I'm up there with 5 people with iPads zooming in on sections. I'm like, I need a set of plans.
Yeah, but I'm with you. I fought that shit, but now all the shit, the apps and stuff they got on the phone, when I go out there, I can see what's underground. I know exactly where it is. It's 12 feet here. It's,
You have to, because I got to email all fucking day.
Yeah.
Like, and I feel like a fucking bitch when I'm doing it, but I have to. I have to go with the flow. And we're still backwards in our way we do work. We're like not fully modernized yet. Like, we're still like a dinosaur company, but I mean, you have to modernize, and I don't know. I know I have to adjust. I know.
Here's my thing: every time we get new technology at work, right? Like the operating systems I'm on right now, it's from 2008, but we got that shit like 3 years ago. It was already old when we got it. Mm-hmm. It's new to us, but it was already old when we fucking got it, dude. It's not, you can't keep up with technology because the new shit right now is going to be old shit 3 months from now.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's the way it bangs out that way. I mean, think about it. Technology folds, and when it does, it usually doubles.
But you can still have the same, like, well, you can't, because now everything's like safety and technology and like there is no thought process in the guys who are actually making it happen. Really, you have fucking just as many fucking uh, chiefs as you do Indians now.
No, that's the problem. You got more chiefs than you do Indians.
Yeah, I
think
mean
that's everywhere, bro.
it's everywhere. You're right. It's everywhere. It's just we're fucked up, and we wonder why everything costs so much. Because chiefs make so much more money than Indians. That's why everything costs so much. Everybody wants to be a chief, dude. And what's funny is I don't want to be a chief. I want to be an Indian, but I look at things. I'm like, who the fuck am I gonna? I can't even go on vacation. Who the fuck's gonna fucking take over? I'm like, I'm fucked. I'm so fucked.
That's my thing though. When you run into somebody you haven't seen in like 5 or 10 years, and they're like, "What are you doing?" I'm saying, "Fuck, I'm doing the same shit I was, by choice, not because I'm not smart enough or because I couldn't get the supervisor job or do this or that or like you said, superintendent. No, I'm where I'm at because I want to be here.
Yes, I was like King of Queens. I watch King of Queens fucking all the time. I watch fucking all the old episodes, and he was talking about the same thing. He's like, I love where I'm at. I've been here for 20 years, and I haven't moved. This is where I'm at. Perfect.
Yeah.
His wife's like, no, you need a supervisor job. He's like, no, I don't.
No, because when you're a supervisor, bro, at where I work, your job's never done. I've done it before where I'm on call. Like, I'm out there at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and I need to call a supervisor to get approval to do some shit, right? Because you can't just do shady shit. If you do shady shit and you have no approval, you're fucked. You're fired. But if I do shady shit and I ask the supervisor, hey, can I do this shady shit? Then I'm okay.
Yeah. Well, 50% being a supervisor, 50% of my job is catering to fucking people, personalities.
Yeah.
The other 50% might be the actual project. It's just so fucking... But it is what it is, whatever.
No, I know you. I go through this all the time. It just happened Friday, so that's why it's fresh in my mind. But I'll get there. I want to know what's going on. Just tell me what's happening. But instead, they'll be like, well, it's a longer story than anything.
Fuck, I know.
And I'm like, dude, you can't just tell me you have no hot water. Just tell me that you have no hot water.
They wanted the whole lead up, the whole story.
This guy, yeah.
No, but you're not going to understand unless I tell you the whole... No, yeah. I will understand.
Yeah.
Just tell me the fucking...
Tell me you have no hot water.
Tell me the fucking base of all this. I don't need to know, well, this is the problem. This guy came over here, and then this guy did this.
And you're not going to believe it. He told me this.
Yes. Oh, I fucking hate those conversations.
I try to implement the but too. I'm like, dude, just tell me the problem right here. Just what is the problem? 3 words. What's the problem?
Yes, please. And you can, but I don't know if some people just can't.
No, they got to feel important. They got to tell you fucking their struggles, what's going on.
Then I feel bad like I'm fucking dismissing them, but I'm like, dude, my time is fucking limited here, bro.
This guy starts off like fucking, well, I went to take a shower. But then, when I played Pop Warner back in '86, I'm like, dude, oh my god, what the fuck, dude?
Oh.
So at the end of his whole story, 4 or 5 minute story, he says, I have no hot water. Dude, that's all I needed to hear.
Yes, I don't really care.
You wasted my life and your life, and I still don't think you're important.
We figured that out.
What we got, man?
So we got the R. Kelly thing, the Michael Jackson thing.
What was that one?
The separation between artists and their art, right?
Yes.
So where do you separate it at? Like, do you still listen to these guys because of who they are in a personal, in their personal life, or do you not listen to them no more? Because, I started doing some little researching, and I'm like, okay, Elvis Presley was dating fucking Priscilla when she was 14. Jerry Lee Lewis married his cousin when she was 13. Steven Tyler from Aerosmith was fucking adopted this girl when she was like 13 and then had a baby with her. Like, who do you don't listen to, or where do you stop? I mean Harvey Weinstein, all the shit with Harvey Weinstein, Bill Cosby. Like, do you stop watching the Cosby Show? Do you stop watching the Weinstein Company who produces all these movies? Like, where do you stop and start? Like,
well, see, there's no cut and dry line because of stuff like the Cosby Show. It's still on TV, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you want to fucking talk all this shit about the artists and everything, but you still fucking he's still making money. The Cosby Show's on TV. You're paying him money for fucking doing it, right?
Do you stop watching?
I haven't watched Cosby Show in a long time.
But I mean, okay, not just the Cosby Show. You probably watch stuff that you don't even realize the executive producer probably fucking little kids.
Oh yeah.
Or if you start researching corporations, things you buy from, TV shows you watch, you're gonna find some fucking probably vile shit somewhere.
Well, like I told you, I heard Rock With You yesterday, and I'm thinking to myself, fucking, I like this song. I mean, it's a good song. I wanna rock. Or no, it wasn't I wanna rock with you. That's Bobby Brown.
Rock with you, with Michael Jackson.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
Michael
rock
Jackson
with
song.
you.
Rock with you. There you
Yeah,
go. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So you not listen to that because of his shit that they're accusing him of with little kids,
I don't know. Am I a weirdo now because I like that music
or do
still?
you listen to R. Kelly, or you stop listening to R. Kelly because do you not listen to the song AJ Nothing But a Number, or and but you can't listen to Step in the Name of Love? Do you not listen to Beat It, but you listen to Rock with You? Like, what do you do? Like, where do you start and stop? I mean, where
Well,
does your moral conviction start and
in
stop?
Europe, they're cutting all Michael Jackson R. Kelly shit out. They just cut it out. It's not on their playlist anymore.
Roman Polanski, Woody Harrelson, no, Woody Allen,
Woody Allen, yeah,
fucking his stepdaughter that he raised, he's married to right now.
yeah,
I mean, that's some sick shit, dude.
yeah.
So who you and people still watch those movies?
But I think like in that situation, he's what he's doing there. Yeah, he adopted her and shit. But his whole game plan was to get with her from there. That's why he adopted her.
But I mean, that's some sick fuck
Just
shit,
like
dude.
I'm trying to think of another one. Was it R. Kelly? Fucking took over the rights of some girl when she was like 17 years old, became her parent.
Well, that was Steven Tyler and R. Kelly.
Yeah.
She was 15. Both of those girls that they did were like 15. So I mean, like I said, Elvis Presley did the same thing.
Well,
like,
I think here's where it is. It's with the parents, right? That's where the outrage starts, is with the parents.
oh yeah, I was
Because I don't think Priscilla's parents were upset with Elvis wanting to fucking get
well.
with
That
her.
was the kids with Michael Jackson. The kid you're sending your kids over to fucking stay the night and sleep in the bed with the fucking 40, 50-year-old man because you're thinking you're gonna get something from it later on, right?
Well, that's the thing too. Okay, I let my kid kick it with Michael Jackson or whatever, right? That's fine. We're having a good time in this and. But then Michael Jackson says, "Well, now we're gonna go sleep in our room, and you guys have a room over here." I'll be like, "You are fucking dumb as fuck.
And
My
if I
kid
already
is not sleeping with you."
if I already heard this stuff about this person, you're not hanging out with them
Yeah.
at all. Zero. There's no amount of money in the world that would sacrifice my child's mental health and physical health for maybe some stardom or some cash back. Like,
Well, they had
no.
they had alarms set up at Neverland Ranch. They had alarms like when people were coming on the property or when the parents were leaving their room. Alarms went off, so Michael was notified. Like fucking, and did you watch that shit?
No,
He
because
wa-
I was like those guys are kind of fucked up because they did go on the stand and say Michael never did nothing, and those kids that are saying shit are liars. Now all of a sudden they come out on HBO and they're saying this different story,
Yeah,
and this is not they didn't say this shit when they were kids. They said this shit when they were adults.
yeah.
So they said to the other accusers, "You're lying. This didn't happen." And now they're coming out and saying this did happen. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to watch these guys. I don't. It's not moral. I don't like what they're doing. I don't like what
It's
they're
like
doing.
they waited for him to die, and then they need notoriety or more money. And
Maybe they were out of cash and they wanted some fucking fame or something. I don't know, but I don't like that shit. But I don't know. Where do you break it apart? Where do you
I don't
stop
know,
the fucking art and the artist?
I only have like fucking. I have like 5 CDs in my car, and one of them is Michael Jackson's greatest hits, dude.
I catch myself. I got "Step in the Name of Love," which is a great song by R. Kelly, and sometimes I listen to it, sometimes I don't. Like, I guess.
Well, that's like a wedding song, fucking.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean,
I don't know. Where do you stop watching movies because the producer got caught fucking little girls or little boys? You stop watching all those movies. You stop watching the Weinstein fucking corporate who produced a lot of movies because all the shit he did.
oh fuck yeah.
You stop watching the Cosby Show. I mean, because I like the Cosby Show because all the shit accused of Cosby's accused of. I mean, where do you start or stop?
I don't know. I think when it fucking makes you irritated or you're pissed off about it, that's when you stop doing it.
I don't know. I don't know.
But
I think if you
I was
start,
listening to Quincy because I on the Michael Jackson thing, I got Quincy Jones is on there with him, and it's pretty cool. They like it's a CD, but they talk about how they came up with this song or how they made shit happen. And Quincy Jones' voice alone, just listen to that fucker talk's pretty cool.
Quincy Jones is a fucking beast, dude. That guy fucking
Yeah, dude.
produced everybody. I mean, everybody gives him credit from all the
Yeah, we were
Rolling
talking about-
Stones.
We're talking about Russell Simmons and fucking Rick Rubin and shit, but Quincy Jones was a fucking pimp,
The
dude.
original beast, dude. But I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Fucking, I think that's up to individual. I mean, you can't just. They're doing it in Britain though, in Europe. Like I said, no more Michael Jackson airplay. You know.
It's up to you. It's your decision.
What we got, man?
You want to talk about your little fucking? You spend a little time with your daughter.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah. So what is that? That's
What is family? What is it?
what is it?
Family
Yeah.
time.
Like what is it?
Confrontation.
This is what came me up. So what is it when like my wife was away? Let's see, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. She came back yesterday. So she was gone 4 days. It was just me and my 13-year-old, and dude, we had a good time. There was no arguing. There was no fucking fighting, no screaming, no yelling, no confrontations. And you know what I did too is, she's the youngest. She's our baby. She's the youngest one. So I was like, anything she want to do, let's do it. You know what I mean? Like I get to choose all the time where we're gonna go, what we're gonna watch for TV, what we're gonna eat, all that kind of shit. So I just left it up to her. And then that way, I figured if we had a boring time together, I could blame it on her. But what is it? Like you're one on one with a kid, and everything's fine. But once you're as a family, then you have the confrontations, you have the fucking arguing, the fighting.
I don't know when you get those outside forces. I agree with you. When I spend time with my son by myself or my daughter by themselves, and we have a great time. But it seems like when we all get together, there's always somebody who's pissed or arguing or irritated. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Um, I don't know.
Part of being a family, or is there a pecking order? Then is that what it is? There's a pecking order, or maybe they're fighting for attention.
Tension,
Yeah.
maybe, because you're spending all that when you're spending a one-on-one time, all that attention's going to that one kid, and they're getting all the attention, so they feel like they're special that day, which I think you should do with any of your kids.
Yeah.
That's why I always wonder. It's got to be hard. I know you did this, but more of a separate situations. Like you got your girls now, but then you had so it wasn't all at one time. But what about these families that have 7 kids, like one year after another? Like, how do you give all that attention to those kids? Because I have 2, and that's hard, dude.
You gotta.
Because someone's getting left out with all those kids, 5, 6, 7 kids. Someone's getting left out.
No, always, man. Like the UFO thing when we saw the UFO, right?
Mm-hmm.
My brother didn't see it. He wasn't with me at the time. All the other kids saw it, but he didn't.
Okay.
I mean, that's just one. That was a life changing deal too. But it happens, and then here's the other thing. Like, okay, somebody has a game or something, right? You got 3 kids that want to go. You got 3 kids that want to stay home.
Mm-hmm.
But that's why I always told each one of them, you are my favorite kid, because whoever I'm spending time with, you're my favorite kid. Because that's just the way it is. It's just me and you. You're my favorite.
Seems tough. I think it would be tough. I just have a boy and a girl, and it's easy for me. I just say you're my favorite son and you're my favorite daughter.
Yeah.
But I couldn't imagine having 4, 5, 6 kids. I mean, I would love to have more kids. I mean, I think kids are great, but I couldn't imagine like somebody's getting left out. Some kids getting left out and feeling neglected somehow.
Well, what it is
then you end up with the Jason Weller.
They all have different interests though. And what you have to do is just get in tune with their interests. Like if one of them's into country music, you better learn some country music. One of them's into fucking acid rock, you better learn some acid rock. You know what I mean? So you have familiarity with each kid and what they're interested in, what's going on their life. Because sincerely, man, think about it. If you spend a half an hour with each kid, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's 3 hours of your day.
Okay.
Just dealing with half an hour.
I barely have 3 hours a day in each day, other than if I'm not at work. I'm get home 5:30, 6:30, take a shower, eat. I got a couple hours before I go to bed.
Well, and here's the deal too: is as they get older, they don't need your time. They don't need any mentoring or that kind of stuff because their fucking friends are doing that now.
You do all that stuff early.
Yeah, so that's what made it easier because, like you're saying, different age differences. When they're little, they need time all the time. Like when they were all about 11 to 7 years old, that was probably the toughest time for me because I'm doing fucking 2nd grade homework, 4th grade homework, 5th grade homework. You know what I mean? They're all doing something. That was tough. If you're an involved parent, you care about what your kids are going on. All my kids graduated school. You know what I mean? All my kids got jobs. All my kids live by themselves, got their shit. So I'm proud. I feel like I did my job.
And all these kids have different routes, and I think sometimes we try to compare kids to other kids, and that's not their path. Like a friend of mine from work, his daughter, same age as my daughter, she went to college, played on a soccer scholarship, and she was, took a different path. She ended up not going to school no more. She ended up getting pregnant and he wasn't really happy with it. He was like really pissed. He was disappointed and everything. He was like, she had her whole future ahead of her. I'm like, but this is her path. Like, maybe this is what she's supposed to do, be a mother. Like, like everybody's path is different. Like, and if she's a good mother, that's a good thing. You know what I mean?
No, people, you come up with that all the time. Like, if you could change your life, would you? Well, a lot of people will say, "Oh no, I'd live my life just the way I did this and that." I said, "Fuck that. If I could go back and make changes, I would make changes, man, and it would affect everything that's happened in my life."
Yeah, yeah, but it depends on what you say. Changes maybe more financial changes, smarter moves, something like that. Like, so I put myself in a position where I'm not in debt. I would say 100%. But as far as meeting Sarah and having my kids, I wouldn't change nothing about that. That's like, to me, that's the best thing that ever happened to me.
Well, look at, for me, like, I joined the military. I enlisted for 6 years, right? The only reason I didn't follow through or get in there, I got bit by a spider, dude. Think about that.
I mean, what happened?
Sincerely,
I know. I mean, what happened?
I was in jail. And when you're in jail in the military, they make you work.
Why'd you go to jail?
Got into a fight.
Oh,
I broke.
Fucking troublemaker.
No, dude, I was protecting myself. But so we're out doing tree trimming and fucking some yard work and shit like that, and I got bit by a spider. But if I hadn't got bit by the spider, I would have just done my 2 months or whatever I was gonna do in jail, and then fucking I've been in the military.
Do you think that's where you became Spider-Man?
Something happened, dude. I mean, like, I obviously knew you were thinking about Zealand White today, right?
Fucking Spider-Man. Your path is never a normal phrase.
Yeah, think about that, though, man. Just this one little thing, a spider bite, right? It fucking changed my life.
Why? Why did you have to stop being in the military because of spider bite?
Dude, because when all the veins and shit were, like, puffy on my chest and all over my like, all my veins were showing, and I obviously had an allergic reaction.
Okay.
So when they tested me, I was allergic to like 26 of the 40 insects they tested me for. And they're like, you need to go home, dude.
Really?
Yeah. Like, you can't be in the sea, the desert, the jungle, fucking.
So spiders killed your military
Dude, I'm allergic
career?
to bees, wasps, spiders, fucking ants. I'm allergic to a bunch of insect shit, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
We need to have a spider in here and get you bit during the show, just to see what happens.
You know what I was thinking, dude? I seen this on a show the other day, or actually last night. This guy drank 6 beers in 6 minutes.
Okay.
He's doing a Raiders report or something, but he did 6 beers in 6 minutes. We need to do that.
Oh. Yeah.
Until we
have to do that on a Saturday because I'll be able to recoup on a fucking
I'll be
Monday.
fucked up too, dude.
Yeah.
I'll be fucked up too.
Yeah, we definitely have to do one where we're drunk.
It'll be fucking fun, dude.
Yeah, but then we'll regret it. I guarantee. I already say shit now that I'm looking back and I'm thinking like, fuck, why'd you say that? Or that's stupid. Like you just.
Dude, we're gonna throw up too. I mean.
Oh no, I have to. Yeah, I'll throw up no matter what. I throw up every single time I drink, but. I would definitely say some shit that would definitely get me in trouble somewhere. Because I already say too much as it is.
You're going to let the bell down?
Oh, fuck, dude. I did at a Christmas party one year for out of work, right? We're Dave Wong's in Stockton. There's packed. We have a bunch of people. I get fucking hammered. I'm drunk. And I never get drunk like that. And I start fucking like I'm shooting people, dude. I'm like, you don't do shit. You fucking, and the owner's there, and he's like watching me. I'm like, you're just riding my coattail. What the fuck do you even do? You draw a check and you stand there all fucking day. What do you do? Why are you even laughing? And I'm fucking shooting people all around. And then I'm fucking like, fuck, you're so stupid, dude. Why do you do that shit? That's why if I did it and I was drunk, I'd fucking be like, fuck, dude. I'd be down to like half a friend and maybe my kids wouldn't love me and Sarah would be pissed.
So we do a 6-pack. We drink 6 beers in the first 6 minutes of the show. By the time we're at the 40-minute mark, dude, we'll be fucking
Frazier,
lit.
if I drink 2 beers, I'm drunk, bro.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. 6 beers, 6 minutes, dude. This guy's a toothpick. I mean, he's like fucking 5'10", 130 pounds.
Who?
The guy that did the show and drank it.
Oh, no, yeah.
He had a co-host with him, dude. And, you know, they're like 15 minutes into it, and the guy's fucking, he's starting to fucking, you know.
Well, you don't want to get like that. You want to be able to fucking communicate. So it's
6
funny.
beers ain't going to tear me down. I mean, we'll be fine.
6 beers between the both. So you drink 3 and I drink 3?
No, I got 6, you got 6.
Oh, I would never be able to drink 6. I'd be passed out. 6 beers?
You do it fast.
Fuck, I can't even drink. I'm telling you, if I drink 2, I'm fucked up, dude. But actually, I'm fun. I'm a fun person to drink with because I'm actually getting in a better mood. Like I'm not like a fucking attitude or pissy or fucking crying. I'm like fucking in a good mood.
What's today? It's the
today
10th?
it's the 10th, but we have to do this on a Saturday.
Why don't we do a St. Patrick's episode next Saturday?
Let me see what's next Saturday. This is Wednesday. Tentatively.
Tentatively, all right.
Okay, because I might have to do something next Saturday.
We'll wear green. We'll do a fucking St. Patrick's episode, right? Because you know I'm 92% Scots-Irish.
So tentatively, we'll try to do it on the 16th. I'm going to have to fucking probably bring Sarah because she's going to have to drive me home. Yeah, let's try to do it.
Fucking get it tear down.
Oh, fuck, that's dangerous, dude.
You're going to have to ride home with her, too.
Fuck, people already want to choke me. They'll be waiting outside to fucking strangle me, dude. I'll be saying names.
No fucking rubber, dude. You're just bare naked fucking, dude. What do we got, man?
We're good. We're at an hour.
Yeah, but what else do we got over there?
I think we hit everything. Nice versus intelligence versus talent.
Intelligence versus talent, yeah.
You finish off on that one?
Yeah, let's do it, man.
Okay, what do you got?
So, like, I was telling you, I watched Crush Groove, right?
Uh-huh.
And you got LL Cool J, Fat Boys, Run DMC.
The Fat
Sheila
Boys are back.
Stick 'em, ha, ha,
And you know
stick 'em.
they could never be whacked.
Stick 'em, ha, 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 stick 'em. That dude's so fun.
Who?
The Fat Boy that goes... I mean, he's fucking fun, dude. But I'm looking at all that talent in the show, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's all that talent there. And they all made money, even Beastie Boys. I mean, all of them.
They grew up in a different time where you sell records, you make money.
But they all made money. But the 2 guys that really made money were fucking Russell Simmons and Rick Rubin.
Right. The talent scouts.
The intelligence,
the business savvy.
Yeah, the other part of it versus talent. The intelligence versus talent. Like, look at this with all the fucking...
You can say that with everything, Frage. The fucking sports.
Yeah,
the owners compared to the fucking athlete.
Yeah, but the what are they called? The agents.
Mm-hmm.
Agents don't do shit. They don't do shit, man.
It changed a little bit when actually, and I listened to a little bit of this when Jay-Z got involved with... So Jay-Z got involved, and that's why they were trying to discredit him for so long, the other agents, because there was only, like they said, 3 to 5 agents that basically... agents for all these athletes.
Yeah.
I mean, basketball, football, baseball, all these athletes. Jay-Z, and they were getting fat doing shit because they all had the same fucking...
Jerry Maguire shit, dude.
The same shit. They would just go in, fucking set up a contract, whatever, with the same fucking Nike. You go to Adidas, you go to Gatorade. So Jay-Z came in and said, no, we're done with that. This is what I'm going to do. We're going to give most of the money back to the athletes. We're not going to charge you what these other agents are, and we're going to do more for you. The agents got together. They tried to discredit him because he came in. He was like, we're changing the whole scope of this. Yeah. This is what we're going to do. Athletes are going to get all the money. We're going to get a small percentage because we don't really need that money.
Yeah.
And so the agents start getting pissed off. They're like, wait. Well, now they have to get off your fat asses and do some shit and start working. So that's why all these agents are signing with Jay-Z, or the athletes are signing with Jay-Z. If you look, all the big-time stars are signing with Jay-Z because he's like, I'm going to do this for you for very little money. I'm going to promote the fuck out of you, and you're going to make all this fucking money.
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of starting to change a little bit. But I know what you're saying, that talent...
Like, Lamar Ball, right? Look at him. LeVar, yeah. He's fucking taking it to a different level. Like, fuck the shoe companies. We're going to make our own shoe.
Everybody fucking hates him, but he's doing everything that we say you're supposed to do. He's like, when people say, you know what, you need to stop complaining and do for yourself. So he said, fuck you. I'm not fucking signing with Nike. I'll do for myself. Well, you can't, you're going against the grain. Well, you don't, a lot of people don't like his attitude. And you could say, like Charles Barkley will say, he's a fucking idiot, because he's not conforming to, like, he's like, okay, I'm not going to sign with people. I'm going to create my own product and I'm going to do my own thing. And then they're saying, oh, well, he's got an attitude and he's not conforming. Why? Because he doesn't go through the route like, I'm going to sign with Nike, I'm going to do this. Stephen Curry did the same thing. Stephen Curry could have signed with all of you. He signed with... I
know who you're talking about. Hyper.
Fuck. But they have ugly-ass shoes.
Yeah.
But he got he got the bulk of the fucking money.
Yeah.
You know, like LeVar Ball said, he goes, you know, if the Nike and them sign and give you $50 million, which is a ton of money, what are they making? They're making $500 million.
Yeah.
And he said, fuck that. I want to make that $400 million, whatever. And he's like, fuck it, we're just gonna create our own product. You know, and that stuff's changing. Like people are like, it's like with music. Everybody's like, you got YouTube. You don't need the fucking distributors anymore.
That's what I'm saying. We need to put out a song, Weller. A fucking fella song, dude. Club rap. Banger, dude.
You know what? We could come up with a beat.
I'm serious, dude. I got some shit. I got some lyrics already.
Oh, I know you got lyrics, dude.
I know you're a poet.
Oh, yeah.
But we just
and
need
I'll do you'll do the rap and I'll do the spoken word. And I'll be like, death be upon us, deeper than the art of hazing and love. Time will stand still.
There we go. No, we need to put a banger out. I'm serious. Just put one song out. We'll vanilla ice it to the bone, dude.
But you were talking about talent versus intelligence.
Yeah. It wins over, man. It wins over. But this is another thing I was getting into a J-Bone about is a college degree, right? It opens doors for you. Don't get me wrong. A college degree opens doors for you. But I have several guys that I work with went to Jesuit, went to Christian Brothers. You know, they went to private, what's the St. Mary's down in Stockton? They went to private high schools. Then they got a degree from like Davis, Berkeley. We got a guy got a degree from Utah. He's a fucking biologist, man. Mm-hmm. But he works in my department. He does my job, and it's just simply because the money.
One thing I do say about this, going to the private school, going to the colleges, is that it's the networking people you meet.
Yeah, that's
will
a big
get
part
you
of it.
get you a job later on without that high talent level. But if you know somebody and that knows somebody, you're probably gonna get that job.
No, it's like you're saying before, you know, like if you got a precedence, like your dad went to Princeton or your mom went to Berkeley.
Yeah, yep.
And then the person that's trying to hire you at this job, they went to Berkeley.
Or they're in the same fraternity or whatever. Yeah, and then you get in.
Fraternity's big. I had a neighbor who always had frat boys over his house, fucking mowing the lawn, washing his car, detailing his shit. This guy's in his 40s, but he still got fucking frat guys coming over to do shit.
Like Liebig?
Because he was fucking by Phi Beta Kappa or whatever, dude. You know?
Liebig go to Chico for like 14, 15 years?
Liebig is the godfather. He's the OG, dude. Fucking old school. That's Liebig, dude.
Fuck.
What do you think? We crushed it or what, man?
Yeah.
How we looking? Hey, don't forget to hit subscribe. We need to get the Instagram thing going. I'll do it right now.
Okay.
Have my kids teach.
I don't know nothing about that.
Well, love you guys. See you maybe next Saturday, tentatively.
Ooh.
A drunk guy episode. Anything for ratings, Weller?